Hey Hazel, where are you? I don't see you anywhere. You're supposed to clean my room at that time. Oh, Laura, I'm cleaning up the living room right now. Mr. White just had a meeting with staff there, so there are a lot of cups to wash. What do you need me to clean up? Oh, in the living room? Be careful lest you break that second precious ceramic vase. I won't be able to teleport to save you this time, like last time. Yes. Oh my god. That time really scared the hell out of me. If it weren't for you, I would have had to pay a fine or worse, get fired. I have a sick old mother and a younger brother who has to go to school, so I can't lose this job. If it weren't for you, I really don't know what to do. Yes. You own me for the rest of your life now, I know it. Well, of course. You can ask me anything you want. Are you sure? Then now it's the perfect time for you to repay me. Take your clothes off. Wait, what? Come on. Take your maid uniform off. I don't understand what you were talking about. You want me to take my clothes off right here, in the middle of the living room? I don't get it. You want to fire me or what? Oh no, I didn't mean right there. I mean, come into my room and change your clothes with me. I'm sorry, what do you mean? You know that I'm being grounded, right? My father won't let me out of the house, but I need to go shopping with my friends for a while. It'll be easier if I wear it as a maid. So that's why I need your uniform, okay? Hurry up, come on, Hazel. I'm going to be late now. Yeah, I'll be there soon, but I need to finish cleaning up here first. But do you think this is okay? I'm a little worried. If Mr. White finds out, you and I'll be in big trouble. Don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Just sit at your desk and pretend to do your homework. Put on your hood and everything will be fine. Besides, you know my father's habits. He never leaves his room when he's working. I'm not sure about this anymore, Laura. I feel like I'm betraying his trust in me. If you want to go out and play, why don't you just ask Mr. White to let you go? He loves you so much, I'm sure he'll say yes. Listen, I don't need you to tell me what to do. You're just an uneducated country bumpkin. You can't go to university like me, and yet you dare to lecture me like that? Don't talk too much. Just take off your clothes. Or do you want me to tell my father about his beloved antique vase? If I hadn't hidden that broken vase before my dad saw it, you would have worked for my family for free for the next 10 years to pay off the debt. No, please don't tell him about it. I'm so sorry. No? Then do as I say. Come here right now. I'm giving you a rare opportunity to experience a feeling that you may not have for the rest of your life. Don't you want to become a rich lady in those few hours? Yes, I got it. I'm coming. Where are you, Laura? It's been 3 hours. Why haven't you come back yet? Mr. White just entered the room to talk to you. We almost got caught. What? So did he find out anything? Aren't you too scared to confess everything to him? No, I didn't confess, but I was so scared I broke out in a cold sweat and started to shiver. He was there for quite a while and told me a lot about how much you mean to him. Well, it must have been boring stuff as usual. Don't worry, I'm almost done here. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Can you make it faster, Laura? I still have a lot of unfinished housework to do. Don't worry, I'm almost done here. One more thing, Laura. When I opened your bag to get your laptop, I found Mr. White's watch, which had gone missing a few days ago, along with a lot of cash. And where did you get so much money? Mr. White would never give you that much money, even though he loves you. He wouldn't spoil you like this. It's none of your business, Hazel. You're just a maid. You don't have the right to question your master like this. But aren't you stealing from your father? So what if I am? He won't become poor. It's only 1/10 of what he has. How could you do that? Through what he confided in me, I could feel that he loves you very much. If he finds out the truth, his heart would surely break. I get it. I know what you want, Hazel. When I come back, I will pay you handsomely. If you need money, you should have told me from the beginning. Why do you need so many words? Now just sit still, or he'll find out. No, Laura, I don't want any dirty money. I understand you covered for me, but this is way too much. Mr. White should know the truth. Oh, come on, Hazel. You know that no one will believe you. Yeah, especially since you have no proof. Mr. White, sir? Where are you? I have something very important to tell you. It concerns Laura and the watch you lost a few days ago.
Oh, is that so? I was also looking to have a word with you as well. Are you going to confess that you are the one who stole my money and my watch?
What? Sir, I don't understand. I would never do something like that.
Then how can you explain the camera footage of my office, showing someone dressed as a maid taking my money as soon as I left the house? I trusted you. How could you do this to me?
Well, it's Laura. I know it sounds crazy, but she set me up. She convinced me to swap clothes with her so she could go out with her friend. I had no idea she was capable of stealing from you like this. I just found out, and I was looking for you to tell you the truth.
This is unbelievable. How dare you bring my daughter into this?
No, sir, I swear I'm not lying.
Laura just texted me and said that all her jewelry is missing. So I checked the security cameras in my house and saw the truth. Now I understand everything. Do you not only want to steal from my family, but also want to drive a wedge between me and my daughter? Now I know Laura was right. You can't trust the maids.
Mr. White, please listen to me. Laura is the one who set me up. She's been stealing from you and using me as a cover-up. I have proof, sir. Please give me a chance to show you.
I don't believe a word you're saying, Hazel. How do I know you're not just trying to save yourself from the trouble you caused? You were the one caught on camera stealing from me, not Laura.
But sir, she manipulated me. She even threatened to get me deported if I didn't do as she said. And now she's probably out there enjoying the money she stole from you while I take all the blame.
This is getting ridiculous. I trusted you, Hazel, and you betrayed me. I don't want to hear any more excuses.
What? No, sir, please listen to me. I can prove it. Please give me a chance to show you the evidence.
Enough. I trusted you, and you betrayed me. You're fired, and I'm calling the police. I'm sure they'll enjoy your story.
No, sir, please don't do this. I didn't do anything wrong. It's Laura who's the thief.
I don't want to hear any more of your lies, Hazel. You're done here.
Sir, please, this is a huge misunderstanding. I never stole from you, I swear it.
Get out of my sight, Hazel. You're lucky I'm not pressing charges against you.
Hazel, where's my bag with the money? I need it right now to go buy a new car. I hid it so you wouldn't make any more mistakes. Well, I will tell them everything. And surely you'll have to pay for what you did. What, Hazel? And do you expect that they will believe you? The camera shows it's you. You're just a poor maid in a rich house. The first thing people think about you is that you are a thief. Even if you tell them where the bag is, it only proves that you are a thief, and you'll go to jail for a very long time. No, I can prove my innocence. No, honey, you don't even have money for a lawyer. Then who's gonna take care of your mother and your brother, But now, I'll give you a chance. Just tell me where the bag is, and I'll find a way to distract the police for you to escape through the back door. Police? They're here already? Yes, Hazel, and they're looking for you. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Time's running out. Okay, fine. But you have to make sure that I can get out safely. Of course. Have I ever lied to you? Well, except for switching clothes. Okay, well, I threw it out of your window from your room. It's outside. Oh, good girl. But what do we do now? The police have entered the house. Don't blame me. It's all because you hesitated. Well, good luck. Oh, no, not again. Or, I have a better idea. You can go to the police and confess to them. My father is so benevolent. He won't sue you. You'll only have to stay in there for a few days, and then I'll find a way to bail you out and give you some money to treat your mother. Laura, I can't keep doing this. What you're doing is wrong, and I can't be a part of it anymore. I'm quitting. Right now. You're quitting? After all I've done for you? You'd be nothing without me. That's not true, Laura. You've been using me this whole time, and stealing from your own father. That's just despicable. You want to talk about morals? You're just a lowly maid. What do you know about anything? I may be a maid, but I have integrity and honesty. Something you seem to have forgotten. You think you can just walk away from this? I'll make sure you never work in this town again. And as for Mr. White, he'll never believe you over me. I'm his daughter, remember? I'm not afraid of you, Laura, and I won't let you intimidate me anymore. I have nothing to lose, but you do. What do you mean by that? I mean that your lies and deceit will catch up to you eventually. And when they do, you'll be left with nothing. You're just jealous of me, Hazel. You'll never be anything more than a maid. Once again, I may be a maid, but at least I have my integrity and self-respect. Something you seem to have lost a long time ago. Fine. Go ahead and good luck with making people believe you. But you'll never be able to escape the consequences of crossing me. Mark my words.
Hazel, I was hoping you still had some self-respect left. The police told me you were hiding in the bathroom and wouldn't come out. They're asking if they can break down the door. You know that running away won't solve anything. Just admit your mistake honestly.
Mr. White, please listen to me. I was in Laura's room when she took your money out of your study.
I'm tired of your lying. I'm gonna tell them to break the door down.
Wait! Why would I steal? Well, I'm perfectly happy riding my rusty bicycle.
What? What did you say?
I said that I am perfectly content with what I have. I'm happy to ride my bike to work, and I'm grateful for my loved one's health. I never complain about my situation, and I always face difficulties with a positive outlook. I don't need a fancy car or a big house. I don't care about luxury designer clothes or an expensive education. There are more important things in life, like a new hospital, for example. You've always said that with all your money you could buy anything, but what really matters is making a difference in people's lives. We can use our lives to help others in unfortunate circumstances. Don't you agree, sir?
How do you know about all of this?
You told me these words yourself, sir. You were actually talking to Laura, but at that moment, I was pretending to be her.
So, everything you said was true. But are you sure it was Laura who took the money?
I'm sorry to say that it's true. Laura herself confessed everything to me. I still have her message here.
I don't know what to say. This is all so unexpected. I need some time to think about this. But why would Laura do something like this? She's my daughter. I raised her better than that.
You did raise her well, sir, but sometimes even the best of us make mistakes. What's important now is that we help her to learn from her mistake and make amends. Maybe she's just lost her way, but I do know that she needs help. She needs to face the consequences of her actions and make things right.
Maybe it's my fault for spoiling her too much and letting her spend too much money. Maybe now is the time for her to take responsibility for her misdeeds. I'll tell the police to take her to the station and let her stay there for a few days.
I understand, Mr. White, but I think it's important that you hear what she has to say before making any rash decisions. Maybe there's a way to work things out without involving the police.
You're right. I need to think about this. Thank you for being honest with me, Hazel.
In the end, Mr. White decided that Laura needed to face the consequences of her actions. He gave her the punishment of being the maid for 2 months, which would give her time to reflect on her mistake and learn the value of hard work and honesty. I was happy to see that Mr. White had listened to me and had made the right decision. I was also relieved that the truth was finally out and that I had been vindicated. After that, I continued to work hard for Mr. White and his family. In the following weeks, I saw a change in Laura. She became more responsible and mature, and she apologized for putting me in a difficult situation. I forgave Laura and was happy to see her grow and learn from her mistake. The incident brought me and Mr. White closer together, and he began to see me in a new light. He said that he realized my honesty, loyalty, and positive attitude were invaluable qualities, and he decided to give me a well-deserved promotion to work at his company. I was overjoyed and grateful for the opportunity to advance my career.
Hey, Sasha, are you there? Are you still alive? If you are, then give me a message back, please. Wait, is this Trish? I figured you'd be the only person to send a message like that to me. What is it? What do you want? Oh, come on. What kind of way is that to talk to an old friend? I thought we were best friends. I only ever thought that about you until we finished high school. That is when I figured that you were just being friends with me because you thought that taking pity on a poor girl like me would make you more popular. I would hardly say that that means we were best friends. Oh, I see. So you're still mad about that, huh? If I remember correctly, you didn't find out about all of that until we were about to graduate, right? And that must have been why you changed what college you were going to go to, because we were going to go to the same one. But yeah, I have to say that you really proved me right about how much better people think you are when you're a rich person hanging out with someone from a poor, sad family like you. Right, well, this has been an unpleasant trip down memory lane. Anyways, is that all? Did you want something? Aw, just what is that supposed to mean? I mean that if you only reached out to me to insult me and remind me of what you did, then this conversation is over. I'm busy and don't have time for this. What are you talking about? You're poor. You probably have all the time in the world. But fine, I guess I can just cut to the chase. I heard that you were going to be getting married soon. Is that true? Excuse me? Just where did you hear about that? So it is true? Well, you are going to invite me to your wedding, aren't you? I heard that you're marrying the son of some really rich family. I bet that means he must have a lot of really rich, handsome friends. So I want you to invite me to your wedding so that I can meet the man of my dreams. Wow, well, that was brutally honest of you, but no, I won't be doing that. Ever. In a million years. What are you talking about? How can you say that? Not only do I not like you, but I wouldn't want you turning my wedding into some kind of dating reality show for you. Aw, but wouldn't that be so fun? It's the perfect chance. I mean, just think of all that I did for you when I was your friend. Don't you think it's time for you to pay me back for that? Excuse me? And just what do you think that you were doing for me when we were in school? You were the one who used me to try and look like some kind of good person who took pity on the poor. You were never really my friend. Do you have any idea just how hurt I was when I found that out? The only reason I haven't blocked you yet is because it all ended so quickly and I didn't even think to do so. By the time I felt better about everything, I had rid you from my mind. So no, I won't be inviting you to my wedding, actually. Now, if you have nothing else to say, I am going to be going now. Don't ever message me again. Got it? Sasha, wait! Don't go yet! We're not through here! Actually, we are, so I'll talk to you never. But I need you to help me find some rich guy who I can marry. Listen to me, if you don't invite me, I have ways of getting what I want. Do you understand me? If you don't pay me back for being your friend, I am going to make you regret everything. In fact, I'm looking forward to making you pay. Oh, Sasha, are you there? How long has it been? 6 months now? I just wanted to let you know that I finally figured out just who it is that you're going to be marrying. It took me a long, long time to hunt him down, and let me tell you, I was a bit let down, actually. But anyways, it didn't take much more effort after that to find out where you're living too. I'm surprised you're still living with your parents, but I have to say that their house is looking a lot nicer. I remember when it used to look like a rundown little shack. I wonder how that happened, given the fact that none of you should have money. I bet you begged your fiancé to give your parents a totally new house, didn't you? Anyways, he should be an easy target for me. Trish, is that you? Again? And what do you mean, my fiancé? What are you talking about? Just what I said, that I finally figured out who he is. I don't have a fiancé, though, and my parents moved off their old land and put it up for rent. Wait, what are you saying? I don't understand. Well, I moved, and I don't live with my parents anymore anyways. In fact, I had no idea that any new building was even built there. I guess there must have been some developer who was renting the property. Okay, what is going on here? Do you really think that I'm going to buy all of that? You're just mad because I want you to pay me back for all that I did. But you've got some nerve just lying to me like this. I promise you that I'm really not lying. I seriously had no idea that any of that had happened. Oh, just can it already, Sasha. But anyways, I also just wanted to let you know that it's fine if you don't invite me to your wedding. Or should I say, you might want to cancel your wedding now and save yourself the money. Either way, it isn't happening. Sasha, I have a surprise for you. I know that your wedding is going to happen tomorrow, but unfortunately for you, I'm with your fiancé in a hotel room as we speak. Trish, I have tried to tell you over and over again that I am not going to be getting married. And if you must know, tomorrow is actually my birthday. Aha! I knew it! I knew that you were getting married! What are you even talking about now? I remember a long time ago that you said if you ever got married that you would want to do it on your birthday. Well, this Sunday is your birthday, isn't it? So there we go. That basically confirms to me that you are getting married this week. Did you really think I would let you escape without paying me back for all I did? Well, I took it a step further and just stole your fiancé. Now the two of us are all over each other in a hotel, and you won't be getting him back. Trish, I seriously have no idea what you're talking about at all. Are you in shock? I want to know how it feels to know that I've stolen your man from you. You two are going to be getting married tomorrow, and now it's all for nothing. Tell me how it feels. I seriously don't know what you're even saying. I'm at a hot springs right now with some friends, and we're going to be here tomorrow, too. Wait, what do you mean by that? Literally what I just said. Some friends and I took a trip to some hot springs, and we're enjoying the weekend together. I seriously do not have any intention to get married anytime soon. Here we go again with the lies. When are you going to learn that those won't work on me? I am literally here with Jasmine from school. You remember her, don't you? Hold on a second. You're on a trip with Jasmine? Yeah, that's right. The two of us have been friends for a while, and since we both like being outdoors and enjoy natural hot springs, she offered to take me out for the weekend here. We're literally here to only celebrate my birthday, and that's it. I don't know what to say. That can't be right. Well, if you really don't believe me, then why not try messaging her right now and seeing what she says? I don't get it. Why are you with Jasmine right now? I mean, she said that the two of you are together, but I really don't get it. So you're both at a hot springs right now? That's right. I mean, she sent you the pictures of her and I together in our hotel and of the baths, right? Was that enough for you to believe me? But why wasn't I invited? That isn't fair. I used to be the leader of our friend group. How could you two do this to me? Are you seriously still so hung up on things that happened in high school? The fact is that neither Jasmine nor I ever wanted anything to do with you after high school since you did the same thing to her that you did to me. We aren't friends with you anymore. You seriously need to move on with your life like we have. But that's not fair. You two need me. Think of how much I raised your status up in school just being around me. If you really think that any of that is true or even matters now, then that is really just sad. How could you say that? How could you be so cruel to me? In fact, aren't you forgetting probably the most important thing about all of this? What are you talking about? What am I forgetting? I'm talking about who you're with. Do you have any idea who this person is? Well, I just thought that he was your fiancé who you would be marrying tomorrow. But I already told you that I'm not getting married and that I'm not engaged. I don't have a fiancé. Don't you get that yet? So then, who is this guy? Whose man did I steal? That's what I'm trying to ask you. I have no idea who you're with right now. Hold on. I don't get it. Anyways, it's getting pretty late here. I think we're going to go to bed. Have a nice night. What is going on here? You can't leave me like this. Sasha, are you there? You have to help me. I have really stepped in it now. I'm in huge trouble and you need to help me. Ugh, geez, what is it now? What do you want? Well, you remember that guy who I thought was actually your fiancé, but then it turned out that he wasn't? Well, it turns out that he's the guy who is renting the property that your parents used to live in. Wait, actually, now that you mention it, you did say that someone had built a nice new house on that land, didn't you? I had no idea what you were talking about and almost didn't believe you. But it's true! Okay, and what do you want me to do about it? Well, this guy is married! Right, so you're basically telling me that you thought that my fiancé was the guy coming in and out of the house that used to be where my parents lived, but that he actually has a wife who I guess you must have thought was me? Well, when he and I first got together 4 months ago, when we first started getting together, I assumed that you and him just couldn't wait to move in together and that he started living with you in your parents' house. You remember how my parents were? They were never going to let a man who I wasn't even married to live in their house. I know I've taken this way too far. This is really bad. How did this happen? I still don't get it. This has never happened to me before. That isn't really true, though, is it? This isn't the first time that your reckless actions ended up in a case of mistaken identity. What do you mean? What are you trying to say, huh? When did this happen to me before? You have no idea what you're talking about. Well, I heard from Jasmine that not long after we graduated and you two were going to the same college, that you were bragging to others about how you stole Jasmine's boyfriend. I was surprised that she decided to stick by you even after high school, but I think it was all those awful rumors that you spread about her that finally made her cut you off. Oh, that. Right. Well, I was single, and I figured that it was time for Jasmine to pay her debts to me for all that I did for her, so I just took what I thought was fair. Except that she never had a boyfriend to begin with, isn't that right? You just saw her going to classes with her cousin and assumed they were dating. So you just got with him thinking it was her boyfriend. Wait, Is that really true? I thought that he was her boyfriend this whole time. Why am I just finding out about this now? I don't get it. That can't be right. So basically, not only did you drive away the only two people on Earth who would want to be your friends, but in the process you completely failed at getting what was owed to you from them. You just went off thinking that you had won when you had only driven away your friends. No, that can't be right. That isn't how it went. You've got this all wrong. I took Jasmine's boyfriend away from her because she owed me for all the things that I did for her in high school. But now it seems to me that you really have taken things too far. I don't know what to do. I'm really, really scared. You should be. At least in college when you were seeing Jasmine's cousin, it wasn't like he was married or anything. But now you've gone and slept with a married man. But I had no idea that he was married. It isn't fair. It's not my fault. Do you think that the wife is going to care at all about that now that she knows? But I didn't know that he was married. He never told me, and I thought that the other woman in the house was you. How was I supposed to know that that was really his wife? I was so sure about everything. How did it come to this? Well, it seems to me that the secret must be out. Why else would you be coming to me freaking out? Something tells me that you've already been found out. Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, that's why I wanted to message you in the first place. She is suing for having an affair with her husband. And I was hoping that you wouldn't mind paying for everything for me. I found out that this guy only earns like $1,500 a month. There is no way he can afford to pay for us both. You're the only one that I can turn to. And just why in the world do you think I would want to pay for you? Well, it's really all your fault that this happened if you think about it. You can't be serious, right? It's all your fault that this happened. You were the one who took the actions you did, and now you are facing the consequences for your actions. Don't you dare try and pin this on me. You were the one who ignored me when I tried to tell you that I really wasn't getting married. But you tricked me! You knew that I wasn't going to listen to you because I thought that you were lying to me! Do you think anyone is going to buy that? You've always just only heard what you wanted to hear and never cared about what anyone else had to say. Well, now it seems like your actions have finally caught up with you. But we're friends! You still owe me! You can't do this to me, Sasha! We are not friends, and you have done this to yourself, Trish. Now, goodbye. I should probably come clean and say that I'm actually married. And it is true that my husband is the son of a rather wealthy family, but coming from a large family with many siblings, it isn't like he's the heir to a vast fortune or anything. Of course, his family would support him if he were in trouble, but he just works as a regular businessman. I don't really know how Trish got the intel on him that she did, but then again, she was always the queen of getting the juiciest gossip in school. I guess she should have done a little bit more research, though, because her actions landed her in big trouble. When her parents found out what she had done, they told her that they were cutting her off. Finally, Trish truly had no one that she could turn to for help. I heard that she had to take out hefty loans to pay off all her debts, and that many of those loans came from rather shady people. Now she is working herself to the bone to pay those off as well.